Hi everybody. Please let me know if you can hear me okay. If you're new, my name is Lexi. I am one of the twins. And I am super excited today because we are headed to a bunch of different fun things. It is a little rainy out here, let me show you. It doesn't seem very rainy. For now, the rain is like not in existence, but that is okay. I have an umbrella just in case. If you didn't know, my cat, she's needed emergency surgery. That's part of the reason that I wasn't on earlier this week. It's also why I'm here in New York, because you cannot travel with a cat if they've if they've been not gutted, if they've had surgery. All of that is to say, we have an event that we're gonna head to. I don't know anything about it. I've never gone to one of their showroom events. So we're gonna go see what they have. I think it is their summer event. It's not going to be like Tellers and Tales or Tales and Tellers with Miu Miu. That was more of a big, like sort of almost like fashion show. I think this is gonna be a little... Oh, thank you! Joker, thank you for the tier 3 sub. 3, it's a magic number. Do. I think so. The big event I think was in Cannes earlier this week for their summer event, but they have a showroom event, so we're gonna check it out. Then we're gonna walk down to some of the other pop-ups and some of the Park Avenue sculptures, among other things. And I think that'll probably be it. Yeah, we'll see. If you have suggestions, I would love to know. But thank you so much for the tier 3. Subbing really helps us out. If you have things you want to tell me, please let me know. Riley, I'm getting like, I'm a little discombobulated today. Hi Kitty, hi Kodomir, hi Fuji, Cat, all of you. Let me just reconnect to YouTube. I have never gone to Kleinfeld's. Kleinfeld's is a bridal salon. One of my friends did, and she pretended to be a bride. I don't think that's very fair. Just because if you are a salesperson, your time means money because they make commission. Miu Miu is a designer. If you were at Tales and Tellers at the Freeze Art Festival, maybe like 2 weekends ago, 1 weekend ago, that was Miu Miu as well. Miu Miu was started kind of in the 90s by Prada. So it's like a version of Prada. Thank you for the 500 bits, Dewib. Thank you. Thanks, Circular. So Cheese is actually doing okay. He does need pain medication consistently, but he is trying to not take it easy. My cat is very high energy, and they need him to not be as high energy. Is it? Oh, my outfit? So this is not Miu Miu. I have one outfit from Miu Miu, and unfortunately I forgot that the event was today, so we're not wearing that. I have, this is the jacket's from Akira. It's a brand I believe that's based out of Chicago. And then I have a Zara dress on today. All right, let's go everybody. She needs to be chill, and he's only doing that if he's gabapentined. He doesn't seem to want to be gabapentined very much. As for the title, I thought it was just kind of fun to have it be Miu Miu because it sounds like a cat, you know? But otherwise, we'll be walking around the city, kind of taking a look at everything. And then also, I think that that's for Allison. She's trying to help our uncle kind of get settled. Tobias, don't you want Miu Miu ass? I think you deserve Miu Miu if you wanted to. You can blame me for all the ads, but I will say our mod Sexism, she is amazing. She was looking up bubblers. We call them bubblers in Wisconsin sometimes, but the water fountains And I kept getting ads on Amazon for like full water, like industrial water fountains. So that was her fault. So this is payback. If you get high fashion ads, not my fault. Don't they, Royce? Like if they had a show at Cannes, so they should sell it, right? We're gonna like kind of take a look around. Hi, taxi cab. Yeah, so Joe, I was actually on gabapentin for a while for my migraines. Fun fact, it didn't really help my migraines, it just took the pain away. I'm now on a different medication that works really well for me. I'm not getting married, but somebody asked about Kleinfeld's earlier. This is Vera Wang. I don't know anything about this store, but I thought since somebody asked about it, I would just show you. Taxi! Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you. Prime is free to you, but it helps your creators. So thank you so much for gifting the Prime sub to me. You only get one person, and you chose me, which is amazing. Thank you for starting that hype train. Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo, choo. Did you all hear about the combined hype trains? Fun fact, the profits aren't split. So if you ever are in a combined hype train, not that this one is, just make sure that you subscribe on the person you want to get the money. Joker, thank you for getting 10 consecutive streams. Let's go. Oh my God, it was 6 months. Half a year. I think what we'll do is we'll just go straight to the event. It's also a bit chilly today, not gonna lie. I have a skirt on, kind of a bad decision. Like kind of a very bad decision. Because I'm freezing. Guys, thank you for getting us to a level 2 hype train T for 2 and 2 for T. Me for you and you for me. Da 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 dum. We have 3 minutes to get on the hype train. It is at a 60%. I appreciate it. I do know that we still have the St. Jude thing above if you do want to donate. I don't think we're going to be pushing it anymore. Just because Cheese's cat bill is like $10,000 and we don't know how much the insurance, if anything, will be covered because we've hit our limit. So we're going to see. But all of that is to say thank you guys for getting that hype train started. Let's go. Oh, pigeon. I know. I honestly feel like our cats are competing right now for who can be the most expensive kitty cat. I thought Frankie was making a run for it. She actually needed staples in her tail this year because she decided to put her tail in the wrong way of a door and we didn't realize. But nope. In fact, Cheese is probably gonna take the cake at 10K. You can buy a lot of stuff for 10K actually, but we love him. They asked like, do you want to make sure, like if something happens, do you want us to save him? And I was like, of course I want you to save my cat. My cat is everything to me. Guys, we have 2 minutes to hop aboard. As we go past, on your right is the Apple Store. Ritz-Carlton is Ritz-Carlton, oh my gosh, the plaza is in front of us. And we have Bergdorf Goodman's men's edition on our right. Across the way is going to be sort of the female and massive major store for Bergdorf Goodman's. Yes, hype train. Guys, we have about 30 seconds left on the hype train. Probably by the time the mobile goes through, we'll have about 30 seconds. But thank you everybody who's been donating for it. Can we make it to a level 3 hype train? Complete the level 2? We shall see. Let me know if there's some place that you wanted to go in New York City. It would have to be like one stop. So if we were actually on the subway right now instead of a hype train, we could go like one over towards where we just came. We could go one over towards Times Square. Yeah. All right, ready? We're gonna have to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys for starting the hype train. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Wednesday twins. We are always on Wednesdays. I know it may not seem like it, but we are always on Wednesdays. Always. There are very rare occasions, but then we're usually streaming Tuesday or Thursday before and after. But like 99% of the time we are streaming on Wednesdays. And then Thursdays, and not Thursdays. And then Saturday and Sunday. I forgot the days of the week. Days of the week. Bum, bum. Days of the week. Hi, Myth. Welcome on in. Hi, Christian. How are you? But thank you. Happy New Year. What? Did you get on the wrong stream? All right, let's go. Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday are pretty much always stream days. Almost always, unless we're traveling. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, this is cool. I didn't realize they redid these. Look at that. These are so New York. Truly obsessed. Here, wait. Like, come on. Look at that hot dog. This exhibit examines the power of the dandy. Oh, so if you didn't know, they have a new exhibit at the Met. And it has to do with dandyism. So I guess that's what these are about as well. I didn't quite realize that that was what they were doing.
We got fat horses.
What? Did you hear that? Did you hear what that guy just said? He goes, we have fat horses. What? What are you talking about, sir? I would love to be a part of your conversation, but I don't know. Oh, whoa. It's like a fun house. Look it. Maybe it won't look like it on your end, but on my end, it looks like a fun house mirror. I think you don't see it as well though, because I think it looks normal proportion there. But in like when I look at it, maybe because of the height I'm at, I am not in perfect proportions. I mean, I don't want a medium course. Hi, WRL, welcome on in, how are you? I actually don't know where we're headed. I should have looked up the exact address. Let me do that really quick.
Hvor er det bedste view fra?
I have an idea. But I think... Oh, it's across the way? No. See, look, this is why the GPS exhibit's gonna be real fun. I can't figure out where we're going with a GPS, let alone without one. Okay, I think I have to go this way. We got a 50-50 shot. Hi, Ramon, welcome on in. On your right is Louis Vuitton. I don't know anything about this event, to be very fair. So we'll see what it is. Letty Alley is currently in Wisconsin. She is helping our uncle who's in hospice. I was actually supposed to be there as well. Unfortunately, my cat Cheese decided to eat part of a bathing suit. He ate one of the strings that like tie the suit together. It was hanging up. It was literally hanging up on my door, and he decided to take a big chunk out of the string. So unfortunately, he needed emergency surgery. So that's why I'm here in New York and she is not. She will be back in New York soon. Cheese. Cheese. I'm a little bit nervous because I see nobody here. I don't want to go in by myself. Again, I'm very nervous, but I guess we're gonna go in. I'm gonna put it on my thing. I don't know if they'll let us film. Hopefully they will. I didn't think of this ahead of time. But we will put you on the thing sort of incognito like. Oh shoot. We'll just set you here as if you're just hanging out with me. Say a prayer. I hope I did not think about if this could be filmed or not. So let's all put some good vibes in chat.
Like literally from
I mean, look. If it were made of candy, I would. Yeah, so this is Miu Miu. I actually really like that one, to be honest. I like the very impractical purse.
What's up, Miu Miu? How are you?
Good, you? Hello.
Are you here for the events?
Yes.
Yes, it's on the second floor.
Oh, perfect. Thank
Yes.
you. Oh, those are pretty.
Hello, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Are you here for the event?
Yes.
Okay.
As they said, it's up the stairs.
Yeah. Well, you have so many gadgets.
Yeah. So I am an IRL streamer. I focus on lifestyle, story, and fashion with my twin sister usually.
Oh, okay. Who's your sister?
She's currently in Wisconsin. Our uncle's on hospice, so we're actually flipping.
Okay.
No, my cat decided he was going to eat a bathing suit,
Okay.
so I had to stay. So that
see.
means I get to go to this.
Oh, I'm excited when you're here. So.
Yeah, I loved Tales and
Did you have
Tellers.
so much fun? Good.
Yeah, so I just kind of wanted to see what the other events are kind of
Yeah,
like.
we just have, so for each of our launches, we'll have different in-store moments.
Mhm.
And this is to celebrate our summer latte collection that we just
Yes.
launched. So we have a magician, we have a gashapon, we have some little bites, and we have also a little place where you can play checkers.
So is this like the New York component to what they did in Cannes?
Exactly, kind of, on a smaller scale.
Yeah. Super cool.
Yeah. And we have them every so often, so if you register with us, we can keep you in the loop always when we have different events.
Yeah, for
Did you hear
sure.
the-
Oh,
The Miu Miu Club.
well, Miu Miu was one of my like first like actual like fashion pieces that I got.
Oh, cool.
It's like vintage from like the 90s, but
Oh, incredible.
I love it. So it always has like a special place.
I'm lucky that I work at Miu Miu because I just feel like we have a special brand, you know, and she's always coming up with something new and unique and niche, even within the current collections, where you just feel like you have a one of a kind.
Well, it's light and wearable, but also beautiful. So
Yeah, well, go enjoy them.
yeah, of course. Nice to meet you. Hey. Hey. How are you?
Each other for like 4 weeks.
Yes. Hey.
Hey, this is such a fun coincidence.
I know, right? Hey, wait, because we're live. No. You can say whatever you want, but just not like.
Yeah. Where's
Allie, so Allie's in Wisconsin,
Oh, she is.
so we're flipping. Yeah.
Gotcha. Very cool.
Wait, can we put your channel in chat?
My Instagram.
Yeah,
Sure.
if you want.
Please do. Oh my god, yeah. Are you streaming the whole event?
Well, I thought it was gonna be more like Tales and Tellers.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like more like an event thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, here.
Yeah, I made it to like the very end of Tales and Tellers. It was incredible though. I really enjoyed it.
Well, I have a video of the whole thing, so I'm gonna put it up on YouTube in case you missed it.
Did you see those actors? I didn't get to see the actors because I
Yes.
was so late in the
So
game.
I went the first day and I missed the actors, but then I heard about the actors. So then I like,
Did you get a tour?
yes.
I'm so jealous they ran.
I might have another one. I don't know if Allie grabbed one.
I'm hoping.
But yeah. Let if you can just shoot me a text, I'll remember to look in case I have
How
it.
long are you streaming?
Probably.
Yes. Or maybe we'll and thank you for. Thank you, Chad. Drink up, me hearties, yo ho! Okay, ready? Cheers! They said drink it as pizza. Yeah, it's pizza sauce. Let's go. Cheers! Cheers for the kids! And a giant hot dog. I can't even get it out of the cup. The worst, oh god, spaghettios ever. This is the worst kind of ever. It's really bad. Okay, I hate it.
That doesn't sound very healthy.
It's not. He ended up doing a lot of very strenuous activity without any water. But sure enough, he was able to ride the horse because he had dropped 20 pounds. He was riding a horse called Kiss.
Oh, that's perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yes. So Kiss, they didn't expect to win at all. It was one of the reasons that he was even being allowed to ride the horse. But Kiss ended up doing exceptionally well and actually ended up winning the race. And as the horse crossed the finish line, the rider fell off the horse. And they realized that he had died. In the course of the race, he'd actually died. Because he had not drank enough water, it had given him a heart attack, which is why the horse was then called Kiss of Death. You thought it was gonna be some like happy story. Wrong.
Don't mind me.
Wait, I'll come to this side.
I'm just hanging here and eating my fellow banana. Clearly, only the strongest survive. I hope you have a fantastic day. I don't know. What else should I say, chat?
We couldn't, so now we're going back.
Ah, thank you. You said we're sorry, y'all. I couldn't figure out how to get it back. But hopefully you are back now. There we go. I didn't get...
I know it's too many. I know it's found too, but it's not for you.
Three, I got three.
You can choose between you.
Thank you. Okay, let me choose between this.
They're kind of the same, but like
They're
a little bit
kind of the
different.
same. I think I like this.
Yeah, you can type your information here. Which one you choosing? Yeah.
I guess you can get a...
It's there's like a flower.
Not so fast.
Can I try out?
Once you register, you can call as well.
Can I try out?
All the friends. For everybody. You can just visit, yeah.
This is tonic water with flower extract.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely. I just want to see the yellow or orange shoes.
Right. I believe
All I need for you to agree on to...
Getting...
Could you guys like film me, please?
And you can
Anybody?
all I need is first name, last name, email, and phone number.
Okay. Wait, what do I do?
All you just use this. Just give me 1 second so I can give an angle. And let's go.
Okay. Wait, which one do I want? Wow. Do I twist it? Oh, I had two options. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Aww.
What is this? It's like a strawberry. Okay.
Yeah, I was still feeling it.
Okay.
Because are they the same?
Yeah, the same. I love it.
Okay, I'm just gonna take one for you.
Wait, do I?
You can just twist it, yes.
Ball?
Oh no, you just twist it to the
I think it's like a gumball machine, so you just like spin it and then you get a pin.
Like a slot machine.
Well, you will always get a prize. You just don't know which exactly one you're getting, I guess.
Like a lottery.
Sort of like literally like when you were a kid and you put in like the 5-cent gumball thing. Not that it was ever 5 cents for me, but still.
You got it.
Thank you so much.
That's enough goat cheese.
Yeah, you can put them in the bag. Or like, no, you can keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Are we gonna be
Yeah, I'm gonna have to register first to play the game. Just give it 1 moment. You're welcome. I'm trying to.
I really don't know.
There you go. It's fun per person.
I love how it's always like, give me 2.
Yeah, just gonna have to have.
Yeah,
you
sure,
register.
here. I'll put this down that way. I mean, it's okay. I won't knock it over. I
All I
promise.
need is your first name, last name, email, and phone.
I'll give you my birthday, not that I think it matters.
You can put it, but it's optional.
The longest email known to man.
That's okay.
Oh my gosh. It's okay until I mistype it 1,000 times, right? Oh, I don't know what I did.
No, don't worry about that. This. Okay. And the phone number. You can just
Oh, I see. Now we proceed.
And just like
Oh, I have to press all of this. I'm like, done.
plus one, and then the signature, and we're done. Okay, we're ready. And you're free to try your life.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I see. Are they the same? I think they are. No, yeah, I just want to see which one is which. Totally. So they're the same anyway. Thank you. I mean, I would, but... Is that like coffee?
I think it's espresso martini. So I was told. So
I don't know.
yeah.
This is good though. Just tonic water, mocktail.
Sort of floral.
No, they said it's a mocktail.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's just like flower essence. Yes. A perfume. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice to see you.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I'm done.
Yeah.
We'll see where we're at.
But I'm all the time.
Okay. So I'll shoot you a message. Okay guys, you ready? To be honest, I didn't expect it to be quite so quiet. Sort of. So they are like gumball machines, right? do like some of the pieces, to be honest, because they're just like simple and clean. Alright, we're gonna head out. And then we'll put my pins in the back. I do have to say, I really like the shoes. I really like these shoes. And those two. I don't know if you can see anything actually. I like these little pink jobs. Alright, shall we guys? Let's go. I really like these perfume bottles. I'm not a huge scent person, but I do like perfume. Thank you. Have a good day. Alright guys, I didn't expect it to be quite so quiet. I don't know what I expected, but that was not it. It was so quiet. Made me feel really awkward. We got a cookie though. We got a cookie, which I'm very happy about. It's not that I don't like it. I just don't love the cookie. That one woman was a riot. Are you sure you don't have anything with alcohol? Oh, it's gambling? Sign me up. Prices, please. So they have them all online. Miu Miu jackets tend to range to be about like $2,000. So definitely like luxury pricing. Here, I'll pull it up. So I'll pull up the ready to wear. And let's do a dress, I guess. So like these are like $3,000. Wait, what wins really? So Cyclos, I'm just setting you guys down for a little bit because I want to get this in my backpack. So the event was for the launch of Latte. Latte is the newest collection of Miu Miu. It's a fashion brand. If you were here at Tales and Tellers, I don't know if anyone remembers that. We went to the Freeze Art exhibit or art show, and there was an activation by Miu Miu. Miu Miu is a part, or was launched by Prada in the 90s. And so we got like a little pin set from them. We got some cookies, though the Turkish Delight, I guess, was better. I saw one of my friends who does a lot of lifestyle. I do think we deserve a good cookie though. It's not that it was bad, it just wasn't great. It was more about the aesthetic, if that makes any sense. So it was a fashion launch. They did a little activation for it. I like her vibe. I mean, you could cross, but probably wouldn't when the red hand is on and there's a bus coming. Just, you know, saying. Yeah, so I have some vintage Miu Miu. I also, but like, again, it's vintage, so I bought it on resale. They're meant to be kind of like easy, light, preppy, like simple clothes that are well made, kind of have a, not like a sporty vibe, but sometimes like I think of them for their like pleated skirts, for example, and their heels, but with like sport style socks. I was expecting a little bit more of an activation, but that's okay. Like, all different events are different, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head down to we're gonna head further down, and then that way we can see some of the stuff on Park Ave, and then we can go to some of the other pop-ups that I know of. Sound like a plan? Sandora, it is kind of raining. It's like misting right now. It was raining much earlier today. Oh, super cool, Nick. I'm gonna say, if you see us, say hi. But if we're streaming, most likely it'll be like, hi, we gotta go. It just is what it is. And then this is like Prada. I feel like a lot of the, like, I don't know, this is gonna sound bad. I don't mean to be bad. But you know, like the 80s style clothes that are like peasants, like prairie style outfits, I feel like they're coming back. I know that not everyone knows like what that is, but I keep looking around and seeing like a ton of people that are like in like Y2K 90s outfits. I literally saw a girl who was like kind of like walking past me. She had the giant squishy like platforms that are heels. I think those were really popular in like the early 2000s. And the spiky hair with like the stars and the like jelly chokers. It's all coming back. I mean, some of them are worth coming back. I think the hard part is like, how do you know if like a fad is gonna just become like a staple, you know? Is there something from your childhood that you wish would come back? If so, I would love to know. So we're gonna change out the title, I guess. I don't know if it's gonna rain. Do we think it's gonna rain? I guess I'll put a rain thing in. Parachute pants. Those are a little beyond my time, but I do kind of oh, this is gonna sound real bad. Are parachute pants kind of like the I Dream of Jeannie pants? 3D Doritos? Was that a thing? 645. Wins, I'm not sure which pop-up that one is. I was gonna head down to Park, which is the longer pop-up. See, when I think of MC Hammer, I think of that kind of like I Dream of Jeannie pant. I don't know if they're the same thing or not though. Does that make any sense? You know what I hope never comes back? Khaki cargo pants. Khaki in general. I feel like I had to wear khaki for school events. I had to wear khaki for different jobs. Khaki should not happen. I am over khaki. I never want to see khaki again. But I'm just also not a very beige person. I know so many people love beige and I am just not one of them. I like the idea of cargo pants. Like I have jeans that are like cargo pants. We wear a lot of tech wear, which I think is really nice, right? But I just don't love the look of khaki. We are sort of talking about parachute pants. I am talking of Dream of Jeannie. Everybody else is talking about Hammer Time. They've got to be different, right? Here, wait, I will Google this for all of us. We can get a definitive answer. Are parachute pants Jeannie pants? Let's see. Okay, that was not a definitive answer, everybody. It just brought me ones that I could buy. I don't really care about buying at Google. I just want to know if they're the same thing. Well, he was going the wrong way. He didn't want to have to walk around. Not everybody wants to like have to walk a little further, but that's okay.
Like Joe very much right now, but.
They are tacky. No, well, here's the thing. I don't know if tacky is really the same as khaki. Khaki feels boring. Tacky can be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, khaki to me is boring. Unless it's Dune. Oh my gosh. Never mind, I take it back. If you're gonna put me in Dune style clothing that's done in khaki, do me. Like, get me in those clothes. I will do that. But they have to be kind of like funky and cool. They can't just be like, oh, I'm working at, I can't even think of a 90s store. Radio City? Is that the tech store that closed? What was the alternative to Best Buy in the day? Is that Radio City? Or State Farm? State Farm's a better one. State Farm as a sim is great. If you didn't see that campaign, that was kind of fun. I just don't want to be wearing a red shirt and khakis. I will take June clothing that is in beige any day though. Corduroy pants, I would love a pair of purple corduroy pants. Not that you have those, but I think those Radio Shack. What is Radio City? I was thinking of Radio Shack. Hi Justin, welcome on in, how are you? Study time! Hi everybody, welcome on in. I'm gonna get out of the way for just a minute. If you're new, my name is Lexi, I'm one of the twins. Allie is the other twin. She's not here today, she's actually in Wisconsin to help with our uncle. All of that is to say, welcome to New York City. If you don't know Study Time, an amazing co-working streamer, but also does IRL. I believe she's en route to TwitchCon EU. If not, sorry, I just assumed. But welcome in. Please make sure that if you're a part of our crew that you make sure to follow Study Time. And if you're part of our crew, or her crew, follow us too. We do a lot of tours here in New York City. We do a lot of walking. I have 4 cats. Or well, I have 2 cats, Allie has 2 cats. So we do some indoor streamings, but that is very, very rare. But you get to see your cat son. So welcome in. Today we were at the Miu Miu exhibit. It was not exactly what I expected. It was very quiet. It was a very, very quiet event. And I am not a very quiet person. So now we are heading to a different pop-up, including some like sculptures and just like walking around in the city as it rains. So hopefully you're all having a great day. Wait, what about Lexi time? What did I do wrong? Did something happen? Wait, why are you trying to stop me? And we're talking about trends we either loved or hated from our childhoods. And I really don't like khaki pants. If you love khaki pants, fight me. You can wear them. I will never wear them, ever, ever. Unless they're khaki like dune colored, like dune clothes that are khaki. We are raising funds for St. Jude. Also, our cat, my cat, she's decided to eat part of the strap of a bathing suit that was hanging up. So we have a $10,000 bill. All of that is to say, those are options, and that is what Streamlabs is trying to tell you. And thank you for following Ezrix. Ring the bell, ring the bell. Circuit City. We're trying to figure out what was the tech place that wasn't Best Buy that you had to wear khakis to. Do not, if you send me khaki pants, they better be the best khaki pants I've ever seen. And unless they are worth thousands or very cool, I will burn them on stream. I will literally light them on fire. Oh great, now you're actually gonna do it. Wait, never mind. Don't listen to me, now I'm gonna get khaki pants. Khaki pants I don't want. But that actually does sound kind of fun. It's like a is it man-made material? I don't know, I'd have to take it off of the tag, but it's woven, the jacket. What if I write Dune on khaki pants? Okay, if you sent me khaki pants that looked really cool and were cut really well, and you embroidered and added like cool stuff to it, and it said Dune, I would wear it. Thank you for the follow, writing box. No, not when I'm wearing them. No, they would be, I would put them in, do you know how they like if you're in the woods, like when we grew up, there were like woods, right? And people would like just burn stuff in their backyard. I was like planning on burning it in like a barrel, you know? Not when I'm wearing it. Oh God, no, 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 no. Also, Lego store. Say goodbye to my favorite Fortnite character, Peely. I don't play Fortnite, I do the dances. I love Peely. Corduroy, no, I like corduroy. I feel like I only wore corduroy once in my entire life. I don't know what it looked like, but I feel like purple corduroy overalls or like sage green corduroy overalls would be really nice. Taxi, I don't even know that, so I doubt Royas does. I love Peely. I've tried to get the Lego store to send me, there's a Lego Peely where half of him is like a banana and the other half is like the inside of the banana. And it is Peely and I really want it. But that thing is very expensive, so they did not give him to me. Maybe Electric Ave, what is that? Spend the time to embroider something really nice. Here, yeah, exactly, Rosemary. See, that's the thing, is I love embroidery. My favorite piece of embroidery to do though were buttonhole stitches, because I just thought they looked really cool. Bringing it back to my like quirky middle school self. Yeah, see, that's the thing is Allie and I, it's deceiving. We have no butt. We have very long legs compared to our height. Like when we sit down, I'm the same size as somebody who's like 5 foot, and I'm 5'5". So you have really long pant leg. I have no butt. Pants are always a mystery, but I could definitely burn any size. You could send me a pair of doll clothes. This is Rockefeller Center. I have to say that, to be very honest, Greenery in general just looks better when it's raining. Look, if you put dinos onto the khaki pants, I would be for it. Like 100%. But they would have to be like embroidered dinos. Look, if you pay me enough or you put enough for St. Jude, either one, and you send me a pair of khakis, I will figure out how to either A, burn it, or B, do something cool with them. Okay? Just throwing that out there. Wait, Target no longer has to wear khakis? That's amazing. I love Target, by the way. Did you know they have a Target Barbie doll? I love Target so much as just like a store, because here in the city, Target is one of the few, and I know this is gonna sound crazy to you who don't live in the city, Target groceries are actually pretty cheap for New Yorkers. Like, they're not the cheapest, but they are pretty cheap. So I love Target. I love stopping into Target whenever I'm close to one. They have a Target Polly Pocket. They have a Target Barbie doll. My mom is like, well, why don't you own these things? I'm like, because I live in New York. I don't have enough space for them, but I love them. Yeah, exactly. If you have like a big box store that you love, let me know. I feel like, not that I don't love Walmart, like Target just has a better brand and like experience for me. However, I do love that if I wanted to buy like a bottle of wine, a power saw, not power saw probably, but like a drill and a bicycle, I could do all of those things at a Walmart. Maybe you can do that at a Target too, just not here in the city.
Otherwise I would.
For Royas, nobody would be there. And I also think that people would start arguing about our boring places. I think that's part of the problem too. No Target? Yes, Target. Or shall we say Target? Okay, actually, it's really starting to rain, isn't it? I think at this point we gotta start putting an umbrella up. Mystery box came. Oh, interesting. Here, wait. We're gonna try to pull this over so that I can quickly, or not so quickly, perhaps. Okay, so I'm getting in this like little undercove because we have to get my umbrella out. Naturally, don't carry fishing poles. Are you sure? Target doesn't, but Walmart does. Walmart, I am pretty sure that in the Midwest, I went into a Walmart and they had like fishing gear. I could be wrong because I was a kid at the time, but I'm like 99% sure. You can buy a drill. You can buy a drill at Target. I know because I've done it. You can't buy more than one set of trading cards at Target, really? Oh. I'll let you check it out, Roz. All right, okay, we finally have the umbrella out, but I should have had out the whole time. Whoop. What kind of trading cards do you all have? I feel like if I were to guess what kind of trading cards my chat had, I would say Pokemon cards, followed by Magic cards. But I do not know. Some of you might have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I still have my original deck from when I was a kid. Though I picked like pretty cards. I didn't pick like good cards. I just picked pretty cards. It is gonna rain all weekend, unfortunately. Is the FIFA thing up? Does anybody know? Or was that just yesterday? Do we know? If the FIFA thing is up, We will go, maybe we'll try to do that. FIFA, if you like FIFA, put a 1 in chat. What is G1 cars? Oh, Mayor, I love that store.
Yeah, I don't see.
They don't have it in New York, though, I don't think. I had, tarot cards, maybe. I don't think of those as like collectible cards, though. Because if you can say like, oh, tarot cards, then you can also say like, oh, I have like an actual deck of cards. Which I truly believe everybody should have a deck of cards at home. Yeah, I know. You're like, oh, what are you? 80? No. No, I just have a lot of cousins that play cards, and I think it's important. I never got into baseball cards. In Wisconsin, like, we have the Brewers. So I've been to a couple of baseball games. But, like, I'm not a huge baseball nut. Witcher card game? That's a game? I guess I always kind of... Oh, that's what you mean. Hi, Imperfect. How are you? I don't know what the FIFA thing is open. It may have just been yesterday, but hopefully it's still there. And if not, then we'll cut over to Park. How about that? How do we feel about this? Also, we will be streaming Saturday and Sunday. I do not know if we will be streaming tomorrow or Friday, but I will try to let you know. I have a lot to accomplish in the next couple of days. We had a Dollar Tree and they sell casino used playing cards. Oh, weird. Don't they also sell like 99-cent just decks of cards? Hi, I'm perfect. No, no. I mean, maybe. But I think their name is Imperfect Hazmat. But that would be really, it's really funny that imperfect could be I'm perfect. Without the proper apostrophe. You never know, right? Oh, they clip the corners of the casino cards? That seems like something I wouldn't want. I mean, I guess you can't then like sneak cards in, right? Is that the whole point? Scrappy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hopefully you are feeling better soon, Omni. Having double vision is actually no fun at all. So I hope that clears up for you soon. Do 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 do. Yeah, probably cheating. I will say that there's so Wired, the tech channel on YouTube. They used to do like a lot of tech videos, right? Now they do all of these interviews with experts where they go on like Twitter and they like or Reddit and people ask questions about specific subjects. I love watching those videos. Hi, Mochi, I thought I'd say hi just because if you're here for the Miu Miu exhibit, or Miu Miu event, we already left. I did get my pins, but it was very quiet, so I left very quickly. That's cool. Little photo shoot. Jewelry star. Shore winds, 1 minute. It's a little bit, maybe I should put it on my thing. Thank you for following. Ohio! Yeah, Jet Paladin, I think it's under exclamation point St. Jude. Hi, Mary Bell. It's under St. Jude. I think. Here, 1 minute. There you go. We don't have it under charity. It's St. Jude specific. changed? Or is it good? If it changed to vertical instead of horizontal, please let me know. No, we want to continue the live stream. There we go. Let me see if, sorry, I'm like trying to balance this on. It's not working very well. Hi, Ohio, welcome on in. I'm glad you like IRL streaming. I do too. I like to be able to show people the world around us. Oh gosh, I don't know what exactly that is, but hopefully it raised a lot of funds for St. Jude. We're heading like towards $8,000. I know that we were really pushing for that, but now, considering everything with cheese, I don't know if we will. Good, excellent. There we go. So we're gonna check on, we're gonna check to see if the FIFA thing is still there. And if not, then we're gonna circle back. Whew. Yes, exactly, Omni. They also do have a global St. Jude emote too. And guys, I know that we haven't been posting quite as much just because of everything that we have going on right now. But please follow our other socials. We're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. If you ever see some of our other socials when you're on those, please make sure that you sort of watch all the way through, share it, click it, comment. All of those things really help with those algorithms. So thank you so much for that. All right, so we are almost. Almost to Times Square. I'm hoping the FIFA thing is still there. It's a local lottery here in town. It costs $100 per ticket. The top prize is a $750,000 house. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wow, I hope you win it if you want it. Oh, sweet, wows. I'll have to check it out. It's always interesting to see like what other streamers do for charity, right? I know that there's a community that does a like metal music themed cooking event every year, which is kind of really cool. I know in the past people like we're gonna be doing the GCX marathon. I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do for it, but I'm super excited about it. I just feel like we're gonna make it better, bigger and better than last year. St. Jude saved my little brother's life. He had a fever that could have killed him. Aww, I'm so glad. We raised $100,000 this year, excellent. Congratulations, that is no easy task. Raising any sort of amount of funds for a good cause is worthy. I know, especially as streamers, we're often like, oh my gosh, I wish I could raise even more money, or I wish I could do more, or whatever, but every bit counts. I think for St. Jude is what they meant. I don't know if the FIFA statue is here anymore. Huh. Grayscale? Oh man. It is definitely not. We're in one of the most colorful places in New York, and we're going for grayscale. That's black screen. Grayscale. There we go. Welcome to grayscale. I know not every one of you loves Times Square. Now it will match your feelings on it. In a little bit, we will change it back to the normal mode. Thank you, Royus. very noir. I have to say on black and white, Times Square is not the same. Please put a 1 in chat if you prefer Times Square in black and white. Or if you prefer it in its colorful self. 1 black and white, 2 color. She walked into the detective's office. Exactly. Danielle, right, Daniel, I appreciate the sentiment. I agree. At the same token, again, yes, no politics. You like it better? Better without the color? Really? I don't know how long this redemption is supposed to be. It is kind of fascinating to see it without any color. I would like it one day to just walk through New York in black and white. Do we like it better with sepia tone? Ah! Uh-oh. Screen is locked. I can't change it if I wanted to. There's the sepia tone. Wow! Do we like that better? Sepia or gray? This feels like, I don't know if you were here in New York when the fires were happening and everything was like this dusty, like orangey color. That's what this feels like. Meh? You like the gray mode? All right, everybody. We are now back to its full and colorful self. You can always change it, remember. Well, we could always do a special stream, which is just black and white, which would be kind of fun. I realize I have a lot of ideas. I can imagine, Nikos, there's actually a book called Paper. It's like a very like kind of like heavy style like textbook. It goes into like the history of paper and the historical significance of paper. So it's very much like an academic book. But they have a whole section about 9/11 and it's really, really poignant. So if you like to read kind of more academic papers, I would highly suggest that one. Wait, pedicabs are now banned from riding on Broadway? Really? Wait, since when? Wait, since when? I do not know. On the Popeye musical, I thought it was coming out, oh, thank you. I thought it was coming out later. I have to say canned spinach sounds terrible. Cooked spinach is not great usually because it's slimy. The only way that you should have spinach is like if it's blanched really quickly. Or, hear me out, just raw in a salad. My favorite stream was when it snowed. Are you talking about the morning stream? There was one morning that we went to Central Park in the snow. Or are you talking about like when it was late at night and it was like maybe 10 o'clock and it was snowing? I am a salad. I heard soon there are no cars allowed on 34th Street. That you would have to fact check. I can't imagine that to be the case. I know that they did for Earth Day, they had a no car. They had a no car like day. But I do not think that that was necessarily permanent, you know what I mean? Hey, I know you asked about Popeyes as in like the musical, but there's another Popeyes. Oh gosh, cat pebble, yes, that was terrifying. Okay guys, quickly remember, in real life you do not respawn. You don't respawn. I know that we all think we respawn, but if you're respawning, you're not respawning in the same place. You're not respawning in the same timeline, and you gotta start all over without any of your gear and stuff. So I would highly, highly suggest that you be careful. Safety first. Ice is thin. Don't ever walk on it. I mean, look, it's your choice, but also, like, I know that everyone's like, aw, man, you only live once. Okay, yeah, you only live once because you can easily die. Safety first. Wait, I don't even know what that is, cat babble. Yeah, exactly, look. So literally, there is a clip of me. It was on Dexterdo, and no one knew, like, that it was Allie and me. At TwitchCon, there's a train. The train the path cuts off most of the hotels and the gas lamp literally from the actual convention center. There was a train coming and people were just walking across. Just continuing like nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. And Allie and I were shouting in this clip, if you die in real life, you don't respawn! Wow, look at that big truck. Cute. I don't know why I said the big truck was cute, but still. Thank you for following, Metallic. Welcome on in. Oh, what did the cop say? I kind of missed that. I'm into conspiracy. Look, I like some of the ideas surrounding conspiracy theories, right? But like a lot of them, I'm just like, nah. Once is one too many times. Look, for some people it is. I'm pretty sure that my cat likes to respawn all the time. I'm pretty sure that he's lived many lifetimes. I think Nico was a cook in another life. I think Cheese was a little old man that liked to sit in comfort and listen to like folk music. I'm like 99% sure that Mac was a CEO or an emperor. And I think Frankie was a champion sportswoman who then became a model and had lots of pets. That is my alternative reality for my pets' lives, if they were people. Yeah, so it is Fleet Week. We'll be going to a bunch of different Fleet Week events surrounding sailing, Memorial Day this weekend, so if that's part of your jam, please make sure that you follow. Remember, I am your cat. I mean, alright, so we gotta go back to Park Ave. We kind of did the wrong loop. We should have done Park Avenue first. No, Nico. Nico is a chef. Nico is a chef because here's the thing. Nico was either a chef or he was like, I want to say that Nico was an army chef in World War II or a chef on a pirate ship. I say this because he is very food motivated and he yells a lot about food and he gets very like inspired to do things when he's hungry. Then when he's not hungry, he's a potato. And if you were a pirate, the chef got more food and alcohol than anybody else on the ship. So I think that would be up Nico's jam. He also hates war movies, particularly like ones that have cannons. So like, think pirate movies through World War II, he hates. He's okay with sword fight, hates cannons, like hates cannons. So that's why I say that. Cheese, I don't know what he was in another life, besides like a little old man that like listened to folk music. He might have played a violin. Maybe you had, like, there's like a Turkish instrument he really likes. I'm pretty much going off of what they like. But Mac was definitely a CEO. Frog, thank you for the follow. See, the thing is I don't think he was a good chef. And I know that sounds mean, because Nico is more about quantity than quality. So that is why I say, oops, that is why I say that most likely he was like an army chef or like worked at a canteen or something, because then it's more about feeding people quickly than the actual food itself, you know? But thank you for following. Following is free and it helps. A salty sea dog, yeah. Arr. I fell through the ice. Oh no. Winds. Not good. Okay, I know this is kind of like bad to think about, but there is a woman who, she's a historian, and one of her videos on YouTube, I haven't watched it yet, the header literally says, where's all the poo? And she's like looking at like Assassin's Creed and rating how accurate it would be if it were in that actual timeline. And her big thing is like, why is there not raw sewage on the street? Because that would make it so much more accurate. Okay, I am not liking how windy it is. It is really, really, really windy. Not a fan. Oh, now I'm all wet. Can't get the hair out of my face. All right. Hi, Octo. How are you? Welcome on in. Oh, wait, we have to actually cross over. So we're gonna try to get to Park Ave, everybody. Oh, hey, did you see YouTube live chat is now doing chat leaderboards? No, I have not. But also, like, because we're looking at it through like Stream Buddies, like this is our Stream Buddies, right? We might not see like leaderboards and stuff. I mean, but that is cool though. I will say I feel like a lot of different apps are changing quite rapidly. They're adding all these like new features and whatnot. So Otto, we've had kind of a rough week. But I guess like we're having like, it's like, I'm happy to be streaming with all of you. But otherwise, like Cheese is now chilling at home. Cheese be chilling. Allie's with her uncle, helping him set up for making him comfortable, getting things rolling. We do have a YouTube. I don't know, Southwest. I know I often look like a weatherman. Like, I know that. Like, deep in my soul, I know that I look like a weather person because I'm out in all sorts of terrible weather. But I actually don't know. If you know if New York has more rain than Seattle, I would love to know. I assume not. I feel like we have more sun, but you know, don't know. I look like a very cool weather person, I feel like. He is comfy right now. I do wish I had a pet camera, but then I get worried about like the safety of it, so I don't have one. However, if Furbo or one of the other pet cameras would love to sponsor us, I would be more than happy. to do that. Can you imagine if on our stream we were just like walking around and then Allie and I could check and you could see what our cats were up to as a point redemption? That would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, so Allie is helping our uncle who's in hospice. So she's fine, like physically, but emotionally it's really hard. Obviously it's hard for her to be away from Cheese. Cheese is our cat that needed surgery. But otherwise she's doing good. Now back to Allie with sports. Exactly. I mean, look, I don't know if you know, but Allie, I feel like Allie would be a great commentator on sports. I feel like she'd probably be able to commentate on sports better than me. At least esports. Esports for sure. I feel like Allie would be a much better esports host than me. However, I actually think I could do really great. Like, you know the TikTokers that have they have these things that the treadmills, and then they have like race cans and rolly things on them. I think I could do an amazing job. And there the tomato can is breaking. Oh no, it hit the beans. The beans are now off the track. The beans are out of the running. But will the tuna catch up to the tomato can? And no, look, it is the olives. The olives are making it. See, I could do a great job at that. 100%. I feel like Arizona. Oh, you're doing coding. I do not know how to code, unfortunately. I would like to be the Kitten Bowl halftime show. Allie and I are working on trying to get some hosting opportunities. I think like we have these big ideas and it would be really fun to be able to be the host for them. So keep it on your list. Also, if you are a part of GCX, or you're going to GCX is in Orlando, Florida. It is one of those conferences that not only brings together a lot of your favorite streamers that fundraise for charity, but it also is like a mini vacation. So I feel like a lot of the conferences, it feels like a conference all the time because it is in Orlando and it's his 10th anniversary. The party is in the actual theme park. Highly recommend. We will have our own meet and greet. I am a little worried no one will show up. Oh wow, she looks beautiful. Oh, they were doing a photo. Sorry, I didn't realize, my bad. See, I was thinking about how pretty and cute they looked. Well, the reason they look that way is because they're getting their picture taken. Oops. Wouldn't it be nice? Do. Hey, Vicky, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow, El Morenito. The answer is actually Arizona. I can see that. I feel like Florida is like more tropical. Feels like it would have more rain. Also, it has hurricanes. I don't think, Arizona has hurricanes. I don't know though. Again, not a weatherman. Is it? They have oranges. Oranges are kind of like sunshine. Also, I thought we would take a moment to stop in here. I do have to try to get my umbrella to kind of close. I don't know. Oh, it's still open. It's still open. So they have this exhibit where they have this artist, just all sorts of miniatures. So like you can see the photo he's made like a snow scene, but it's actually like brushes and whatnot. I actually really like this one because the ships are little staplers. It's fun, right? Because it's also interesting to me to like see how he pairs it versus how like I end up showing it. Like here. See, and that's how you get the little like landscape for it. You know? I actually do really like this one because it's like a drawer, right? But then it also could be like ice fishing. I know, so there is actually one of Times Square. So I think it was actually good that we ended up going to Times Square. I kind of love this. I feel like this is really appropriate too because soap is always like squirting out. Do you remember the, I think it was National Geographic had a prize for the camels over the side? It does really look like a desert though, you know? I really love this one actually. So it's like a little canteen. No socks are missing, unfortunately. Like this feels like my commute every day. Isn't it neat? And some of them are so simple. Like this one is much more complicated, right? Like this feels like Times Square. I also love that you can like try to get like different angles on it. But like this feels like Times Square, you know? And like this one's much more complicated, right? Isn't it cool? Yeah, I've always loved this guy's work. He's done like a lot of campaigns for different things, right? But this way you can kind of get a feeling of like how the actual pictures are. So like here is this massive setup, right? So you have Central Park here with shirts and whatnot, and the overview. And then that's the picture that you end up getting from it. But like some of them are super complicated, and then you have something like this, which is super simple, where it's just a notebook, and those are the footprints in the snow. I also love this one because like it's just, not only did you have to see the brushes as wheat, you then had to see it enough to like cut it, you know? No, it is like kind of a great way, you know? And I like to like go over the top or whatnot. So it's like, it's also interesting to see like how they decided to frame it, you know? Like this is like so simple, just like little outlets that you see every day. And then here you have just your little city, you know? I don't know, I just find it really cool. There's something really sweet about this to me though, about the crackers and cheese. Because I feel like as a kid I always played with my food, you know? And then this is the artist. But he has a lot of different work. So I would highly suggest looking up his work. It's Tanaka, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he's super famous. He has amazing work. Definitely, please check it out. It's a small world after all. I'm not gonna sing it, otherwise I'll never ever get it out of my head. And let's be real, we don't need that song stuck in our head. Like, when I went to Disney as a kid, I heard it once. That was enough. I don't ever need it stuck in my head again. That was our little detour. We're gonna try to get over towards Park. I don't know at which point the pop-up stuff starts. Oops. Oh man, you've already got it caught in my head. Look at what you did, DeRay. Yeah, so CJ, there were all sorts of different supplies. So Muji sells like these beautiful, like stationery, bath supplies, all sorts of things, clothes. And so they took things that are adherent to the brand and made like little miniature scenes on it.
Yeah.
So Davis, we're not going to the Diddy trial. That is way further downtown. Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, also Streamlabs is gonna, anytime you have a period in the wrong place, it's like gonna consider it a link somehow. If you are ever in New York, remember, if you're coming from the west, it's super easy to remember the streets because after a while, it's after 5th, they are numbered. But it's Madison's Parks on 5th. Sort of an easy way to remember. Also, thank you everybody who's been following today. I really appreciate it. Is it ever easy? You mean what? Streaming? So streaming can be easy or it can be hard. It just depends on the day. Like, I'm pretty tired today and I'm pretty busy in general in life. The rain is not really stopped. It's kind of drizzling. However, I am sick of holding onto the umbrella. So it goes Madison Parks on Lexington Ave. So it's all the ones that are not numbered. So it goes Madison Parks on Lex. There's another way of doing that, like of remembering it that more New Yorkers use. I don't remember what it is though, so I'm not gonna be able to tell you what that like mnemonic device is. I wonder what was set up here. Maybe for, because I don't remember there's supposed to be a food festival here. Maybe it was for like a film crew, maybe. Oh yeah, it is. It's kind of like deco, right? Oh, it feels like it was like a full food festival. I didn't know that they had a food festival here on Wednesdays. I'll have to see what that is. All right. Also, everybody, if you did not know, we are currently sponsored by Surfshark. So Surfshark is a VPN. In order to keep our identity safe and good to go, we make sure that we use a VPN, and that currently is Surfshark. So if you want to check it out, there is a bot that is coming up in chat. Definitely click the link. Make sure that you check it out, okay? And it's not just for safety too, like we as a streamer, we think about safety a lot, but it can also be just so that you can get the shows you want, which I know for me is like, oh, safety, that's not very fun, but like getting all the shows I don't have available to me, super important. 1, 2, 3 little pigs make 5. Oh, is that really what it's supposed to be? That's why this food fest, the whole food fest smells like dumplings. This whole street smells like dumplings. So sad we missed it actually, but that's okay. That is A-okay. All right, so we are headed down Park because there are some amazing artworks by Alma Allan that we're gonna go past. Hi Droog, welcome on in. Yes. Also, so apparently Tartinerie is really good. I've actually never been, but somebody told me it was very good. So. Oh, cool. Thank you for that, miss. That is true, wins. However, I haven't had a problem so far with getting the things I want to watch. So we will take it. It's going to be raining kind of all week. So that by the time the sun comes back out, I am going to be like so thrilled. So excited. You're going to be like, man, Lexi's in a great mood. And I'll be like, yes, because it's actually sunny out today. Okay, I'm going to check quickly. Okay, so that is all good. I'm just double checking all of the equipment as we go, just to make sure. I just want to get across the street, guys. Okay, thank you. I hope not. I hope it's just 50s to the 60s and 70s. In Russia, one answer is it's piracy. Oh. We do not need more cars. We need less cars in the city. For a while, I thought the congestion pricing was really going to help. And it has a little bit. And that has given the MTA a lot more money to work with to improve the metro. But I don't know if it's really helped overall. We need less people with cars because if you add more cars to the street, it's just going to create a bottleneck, you know? It's one of those things. All right. So this is our first work of art. I actually don't know. Oh my God, is it a sun bear? Oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's called Honey Number 5. Like Chanel Number 5. No wonder it's like licking his lips. Okay, that's cute, you have to admit. A real Winnie the Pooh moment. Whoa, look at that orange car. Wait, does anyone know what kind of car that is? Wow, that's a cool car. I like it. It's really pretty. Would I prefer it to be yellow or pink? Yes. That is a cool car. Oops. You have to somehow get across the street. Cool car, back in the middle of the intersection. I mean, look, it's a cool car. It knows it can do what it wants. Hi, Val. Welcome on in. Allie says thank you, by the way. It looks like a Lamborghini. I don't know. So here's the thing. It looks like it had like a V shape on it. Typical. I guess they said the more expensive your car is, the more likely you are to like not follow the law. I don't know if that's really true either, but it sounds right. It maybe feels right. I don't know if it is right though. So, do we want to see pictures of Cheesy, everybody? Cheesy is not wanting to take his meds. He loves his pain meds. So here's the thing about Cheese. Cheese is very smart. Fortunately and unfortunately, he is very smart. What does this mean? This means that Cheese has learned that the syringe holds the narcotics. The narcotics that help him feel better from his surgery. He's also learned that the gabapentin is what slows him down, and that's a pill. It's also the thing that tastes worse, and he does not want to take it. So he will run over for the syringe to get the good stuff. But then we'll hold the pill in the side of his mouth and spit it out. And I thought, oh, well, I'll just not give him that. I think he'll be fine without it. No, because otherwise he's like running around like a ping pong ball, and he's not supposed to because it can like open up the stitches. Do we want to see what Cheesy looks like? Here. BMWs bear that thought. Oh, okay. Hi, you call me. I can't say your name. I don't know how to say it. Rule in Russia, more smears. More doesn't care about the law. I mean, true. No. He knows that that's the good stuff, and he knows I'm not going to keep it from him. Though they gave us a lot of narcotics, so, like, for such a little cat. But I guess he's supposed to have it 3 times a day. So, you know. Okay, so let's show you Cheesy Man, if I can get to it. So this was Cheese this morning, before the drugs kicked in. See that judgment? See that? He did not want to have an ice pack on his tummy, because they have to keep the inflammation down. Now keep that in mind. Keep in mind that I'm not going to show you the sutures because it's about 6 inches, and I know that not everybody wants to see stitches. Let's show you when he's good and like drugged up. Let's find it. So this is Cheese. Really good and drugged up. Really drugged up. Here, look. I'll show you this one too because I thought it was really sweet. He would not settle down until he had his paw in my hand and his butt in my lap. Look at that. Look at how much he loves me. Look at. And then as soon as he heard my voice when I came to pick him up, he would not stop. However, fun fact, Mac is really mad. Mac is really like not happy. He's not happy about not being in charge. So he tried to attack the light to get my attention. No, he's drugged up on gabapentin and narcotics because he had to have an emergency surgery. And we couldn't figure out what it was. And then I was like in my bathroom and I looked over and I had a bathing suit that was tied up and the strings had come down. And one string is very much shorter than the other. And I was like, oh great. Because they were like, oh, well maybe you left like a sweatshirt on the ground or something. I'm like, I did not. So like, I have no idea what he got into. No, he bit off a string. If you want to go to Twitter, you can see his x-ray, which is kind of cool. Because he looks so long on the x-ray. He's a giant cat. He didn't eat elastic. Like if you know, like not like elastic is like, it's more stretchy. That would have been much worse for him. It's like that, like, I don't know, it's not neoprene, but bathing suits are like a special fabric. And because, so I think what happened is it was hanging on a hook. So when I closed the door, the strings were like that. And he decided to yank on it. And when it broke off, he just decided to eat it. Because he killed it. It was a toy, you know. What's the golden thing? Oh, well, that's the thing we were supposed to walk to. And I got thinking about my cat instead. So it looks like a lot of these were bears. I think I made a mistake. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I will have to change the thumbnail out because I did not realize that it was the bear exhibit. So this, it looks like these are all bears. Remember when they were all dinosaurs? That was kind of cool. Oops. My bad. Here, you can see it across the way. That way we can just like cross over. If you have a favorite bear from these sculptures, when we get to the end, you let me know. Oh, that's true. If you didn't know, we did have a swimsuit. Not swimsuit. They change these out all the time. So last year it was the Traveler. So to all these different people that had like big swaths of negative space and like suitcases and things. Before that, it was all like swimsuit bathers. I put sunbathers in my title, not really thinking about what swimsuits and sunbathers would get people in. I think people were shocked we were not in the pool category and were disappointed then when they came in and it was all artwork. It was beautiful artwork, but people were not looking for that. Oh, I know! I did see that. I did see that. You were not wrong. I saw that too. Look. This is why sometimes it would be great to have a like videographer. So then I would just look at the camera. I wouldn't have to even worry about placement because somebody else would be taking care of it. I do think maybe for GCX for the marathon we'll ask for a videographer so that we don't have to try to deal with all the tech at the same time. I wonder if they would let us do that. Thank you for the follow. We work for you. Do we want to go see the polar bear? Wait, are there more bears or are those people down there? I do miss there was a giant dinosaur origami. I really liked that version. Really liked that version. And then I think we're gonna try to cut over. Maybe we can get some dim sum if we have enough time. Oh wait, we can go. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite jackets. It's by Akira. It's lasted forever, like literally forever. Oh wait, we can go up close. We'll go up close, we'll see it, and then we'll keep walking. And then that way, we won't get stuck all the time. I don't know if we'll get dim sum. I need to start saving money, but I'm thinking about it. Dim sum sounds good, but I also, hey, if you didn't know, if you like salsa, put a 1 in chat. If you like salsa, put a 1 in chat. Because I have a proposal for all of you too. And there's all sorts of types of salsa, right? If you are a hot, medium, mild salsa person, put it in chat. Put it in chat. Very important. The reason that I said I'm talking about this though is there is a streamer, mostly a chef, by the name of Mob Lord, MOBLODRD. I'll put his link into our Discord. He makes salsa. Allie and I, he brought it to St. Jude. We got some of his salsa and promptly bought it. You can donate to St. Jude via his channel and he will send you amazing salsa. It is troll themed salsa. It's very good and it's like just kind of fun. So if you want that, it is available. He does have extra hot. He does have extra hot as well. So if that is your jam, know that it does exist. So this is called Patriarch. I loved hearing too about all the people that were like one silverback gorilla. One silverback gorilla or 100 humans. And there are a lot of people that thought the gorilla would win. Especially if it was like hand-to-hand combat. Like, I think if humans had weapons, the humans would win. They'd have to be really coordinated. But otherwise, I think the gorilla would. Yeah, jump it. Welcome on in. Yeah, so there's actually a lot of, there's the Hell's Kitchen hot sauce. I don't know if that's what you're thinking of. That is like very hot salsa as well. But here, Mob Lord. Mob Lord?
I will say, I had a bad
Salsa. So if you want to help out that way, you can do that as well.
Nice.
There's a reason we don't have woolly mammoth anymore. True. There was a store in Detroit called Get Sauce. I mean, there are a lot of like really fun names for hot sauce. I cannot lie. Well, so here's the thing. A silverback gorilla is really, really strong. Here, wait, let me see if I can find a silverback gorilla. Silverback gorilla. Like, this is sibling rivalry for a silverback gorilla. Apparently. So that doesn't look like anything, but look at, they're massive. Look at how big that is compared to the human. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. What are these? Look at these teeth. Look at them real good. Okay, look. Look at these teeth, okay? Look at my teeth. These teeth aren't doing shit compared to these teeth, okay? Not doing nothing. Just saying. They are very territorial. Look at how cute his little toes are. Oh, that's so cute. I think this one might be one of my favorites. I also like the honey one. I just think that sometimes you have to really think it through. And when you look at my teeth versus a gorilla's tooth, it's pretty obvious who would not be coming out. You know, just I'm throwing it out there. I still can't believe that I got the wrong memo on the artwork. But that's okay. We'll change it for YouTube. It needs nail polish. I mean, that is an option. I just will not be putting it on a bear. Just saying. The sun bear? The sun bear eats leaves and termites? I actually don't know that much about animal diets, to be fair. Like, I have to be very clear on that. I don't know a lot about animal diets. I do really love getting to see animals in the zoo. You think I'd be strong enough to take him? Okay. I understand that I sometimes have a temper. I think we all do. However, it's more of an internal rage than an outwardly aggressive one. I think the gorilla would win 99% of the time, unless I had like a mace. That would probably just enrage them. Also, so you remember how we were talking about McKinley and White? So this is one of those buildings that's considered a historic building. It's like a great representation of terracotta. If you are sort of interested in architecture, definitely would look up McKimbead and White. They did a lot of amazing buildings here in the city. But this is a really interesting one because it has all of the terracotta there. Apparently now it's a co-op, but it used to be one person's house. Oh my God, tip me. Tip me, I'm not going up against a gorilla. Yeah, so they're really like one of like the premier architects of like the late 1800s, early 1900s. Definitely highly, highly recommend looking for their buildings in the city. I know, I do kind of wonder that too. Why are the buses always blocking the sidewalk, you know? Oh, I like how zen this one is. I really, really like how zen it is. Oh, that one's really cute. Here, wait, we're gonna have to let the look at how cute it is. It's like licking its little paw. Oops. It's going the wrong way. The Russian tea room has a big bear sculpture? Really? I haven't actually been to the Russian tea room. Also, if you're wondering, his other piece of historic architecture. So we have the Empire right here. Park Avenue is gonna be one of those sort of premier addresses. I do a lot of like work on Park Avenue. I guess I do a lot of work throughout the city, but I feel like Park has a lot of work. A lot of construction happening. Oh wow, that looks like the Black Lagoon. Look at that. Looks like there's ghosts and spirits. That cannot be good. Grody. Why do I take videos of it? Don't know. You didn't ask me. That's okay. Still gonna tell you, don't know why I'm doing it. Oh, look at that baby. Oh.
I'll call her. Maybe I'll call her now just to check in what she thinks.
Look at that cute little baby. Yes. It's the turtles. You never know. Could be something else. What? I don't know. Wait, how far down do these sculptures go? Oh gosh, does it go all the way down?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go all the way down Park. So I'm getting kind of cold. I have bare legs on. Oh no, we're not breathing it in. It's probably just steam from the subway anyway. Wow, look at that gorilla. So majestic. Also, proof. Proof I would not win against a massive gorilla. Oh wait, we're gonna go across though. Ha! So I think that rounds out all of the sculptures. So now we can start cutting across. So what do you think? Did you have a favorite? Oh my God, is that a robot? Why do they have a robot? Oh no, it looks like a scorpion. I don't like that. Oh no, 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 no. That creeps me out. No, 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 thank you. We thought it was fun. We thought the robot was fun. Thought the robot was fun until it was no longer fun because it was a scorpion, and I don't do that. I don't mess with scorpions, okay? Just don't. Oops. All right, so hopefully you're all having a great day. It looks like it was like sake, but like the legs are what killed it. You didn't need to make it into a scorpion. It could have just been a one-armed robot. I don't know if I've ever been down this street. Like I'm sure I have because it's 34th Street. Oh yes, we have. Yes, we have. Look at the cow. Oh yes, we have. I said we did not ever go down the street. Oh, I know we did. I remember the cow. Have I eaten at that restaurant? Never. Never have I ever eaten at that restaurant. However, I am gonna show you the cow every single time. I would like to live in this living room. Just saying. Also, what do you guys think about the shared hype trains? Robot scorpion. Well, I don't know, because I don't think they can get wet. So the human, obviously. Oh, I don't. Well, here's the things. I never loved centipedes, but after moving to New York, I learned that millipedes and centipedes are the natural enemies of roaches. So I like them a lot now. Take them out. So they're your friends. Milan, thank you for the follow. And yes, actually, yes. So every year, Allie and I do the Macy's Day Parade. We do the balloon inflation. Yeah, so pretty much every year we do that. So we're super excited about it. So yeah, that's a long way off, but we do the Macy's Day Parade. If you have a favorite balloon, let us know. I always liked the Pillsbury Doughboy growing up. Sorry, no, that's okay. How would you know that it helps fight roaches? I thought they were creepy too until I learned that. This is also a very pretty library, by the way. I've never been inside it either. The robot would win because wins. Robots are electricity. You pour water on a computer, it would die. Like, I think of a coffee cup getting on a keyboard. One drink, robot done. You know what I mean? I like spiders. See, I like daddy long legs. I think those are pretty. I just like their proportions. I really don't like other spiders, but spiders also will take out roaches, among other things. Cat Bevel. I think that particular robot would not survive. And that is giving me hope. I just want to like throw that out there. I like the idea that the robot would not survive. For 1 minute. Uh-oh. I think my zipper, not my zipper, my button broke. For 1 minute. I just set you guys down for a minute. Oh, it just came undone. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Here's the thing. If we were talking about Toyotas from the 80s or 90s, I would say that it would always win. I say this because I feel like Toyotas from the 90s never die. I only say this because, like, when I was in high school, there were a bunch of people that had, like, ancient Toyotas from, like, the 80s and 90s. Those are still running today. Just, like, want to throw that out there. Thank you, Twist, for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, Wins, I don't know if I want that. I want a cute little robot. I want a robot that will... Oh, that's very loud. I don't like that. I want a robot that's going to feed me chocolate, make me hot chocolate, make me coffee. Oh, wow. Look at this really shiny lint. That's so cute. Wait. Cherry blossom. Oh, man. That's cool. Sakura cherry blossom. That sounds really good. I wonder how much that is. Slash, is lint open? Yeah, I want to try that. Oh, can I just get one though? That's the real question. Hi. Oh, cute. Yeah. Thank you. I came in to see the Sakura ones. Oh, maybe we have to get a pack. No.
If you want to get just a few,
Yeah, just a few.
they'll be by the weight. One is around 90 cents. You can get as little or as many as you like.
Okay, thank you.
If you have any questions, just let us know, alright?
Thank you. I'm gonna get 2 or 3. Oh, cool. I didn't know they had oat milk.
Yeah, we just recently got oat milk, like I say, last year. And
Oh, wow.
chocolate oat milk version on the side.
Oh, man, that's cool. Okay, we're gonna get 2 of these then. All right, I am done now. As I, like, continue to look at stuff. Of course. Nope, we're gonna keep walking. If I buy it, then it is, then I can't get any more, right?
Maybe. Would you like to sign up for a link account today?
Oh, no, thank you.
Comes out to $4.92. You can tap it to white sticker bottom left side. Try the code there, it's over there.
No, here's the thing. My phone, when I took my cat to the vet and had to put like an obscene amount on it, didn't ask me for my passcode. $4 at the lint store wants the passcode. Ridiculous. Yes. I guess they're like, oh yeah, she buys lots of cat stuff. Probably fine. Hardly ever goes into a lint store. Must check. But like $4, come on. Oh no, thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good night. That's cool. I'm really glad we get to try we're gonna try the Sakura chocolate. Alright everyone, I'm having a harder time keeping up with chat today, just as a heads up, so thank you for your patience. I forgot the attachment to keep the chat phone on my wrist, so it's harder. 4 big companies have meetings with one question: why we do things that don't break. You have to make it breakable. Otherwise, like, people won't buy new things. Here. There we, wait. Does it go down? There we go. Oat milk is my favorite. Yeah, they tend to have higher sugars. I've never really had the Neapolitan one. Okay, we're gonna try the Sakura one. I did buy one for Allie and me. So she gets to try it later. Wait, this is the right one, yeah. I hope it's pretty. It probably will just look like white chocolate, right? Also, it looks like it's gonna rain. Oh, it does have like little flecks though, look. Ah! Look at that. Wait, we should put it in front of the store, right? We did this wrong. We have to pretend to be an influencer, right? You gotta do it in front of the Lint store. But look at it, it has tiny little flecks in it. It smells very sweet. It smells definitely like white chocolate. I will say that. Not that that's a bad thing, but when I was a kid, I really loved the like white chocolate and Oreo. Look, Lint, your marketing is working. Your marketing worked. Because otherwise, I would not have tried it. Hey, look. All right, we're gonna try it. We can try it. Here, wait, they even have a seat. Did you see it? We have a seat. Wait, we can do this. Here, we'll do it this way. Gotta fix the bangs! Consider myself influenced. Look, I was influenced by their marketing, you know? This is very hard to hold all at the same time, I will say. Very hard. Oh, it's pink! It's pink! Look at it. It really tastes cherry. I don't know why. That's like a shock to me. Like, how do I say this? A lot of the like cherry blossom things, like the cherry blossom onigiri, they have almost like a bite to it. Like, it tastes slightly pickled with a little bit of cherry and a little bit of perfume. This is very sweet. It leans more towards normal cherry for me, with maybe a touch of blossom, but none of that kind of like pickled flavor. And I know it's not really pickled, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? There's this like sharp, earthy tartness that like some of the Sakura like candies and things have. And this tastes very much like cherry ice cream. That had a little bit more bite, but not much. You're right, LP. I've never had the dark chocolate with chili pepper. Hello, Red Fox. Yeah, I typically like milk or dark chocolate more than white chocolate. But I do love cookies and cream bar. Not going to lie. Not gonna lie.
Half and half. Half everybody will get it. The other half will.
Hey, Allie, if you meant to send the 360 mount to Mom and Dad's house, that is where it is. It is not in New York. Alejo! 3, it's a magic number. Do, 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 do. Thank you so much for coming on in for that tier 3 sub. Appreciate you. There used to be this thing called chocolate wine. I really liked that. That was super sweet. I just haven't had it since like 2020. But that was not 80% bitter chocolate. I remember as a kid taking a big bite out of baking chocolate and being so upset. Like truly, truly upset. Because it was definitely not at all what I imagined. Chocolate ices? Oh no. See, I don't like, so there's a brand that makes a fudge popsicle. That I can get behind. Somehow a chocolate icy just doesn't do it for me. Oh no, that's okay, LB. Your English is great. Oh my god, it smells like warm chips. It literally smells like warm, delicious chips. I don't actually know what that is. Oh, maybe it is French fries. It's French fries. Warm, delicious chips are just French fries. Yeah. As a kid, I ate baking chocolate, a big bite of it, and I was like, what the frick is wrong with it? That's okay, LP. We all make by. Allie and I have to learn Spanish because we hit 7,000 for St. Jude. I think that we're gonna struggle a bit.
Because
I do think I also have to at the same time refresh my French, or I will not be able to speak French anymore. And I had somebody who like really made fun of me for my French when I first moved to New York, and at the time my French was actually very good. I had just come back from studying in France, and like somebody just wouldn't leave it alone and like made me feel really insecure, and so like that's one of the reasons I kind of stopped using French, is just like because they made me feel so insecure. But I do need to start using the language more, otherwise I'll never get it back. So I'll have to refresh my French. We're gonna learn we're gonna learn Spanish. I shouldn't have a hard time learning Spanish. Well, I will, but like I technically will have people to practice with, in theory. Yeah, when we're rude coworker, you are correct. There was one designer that I had to work with all the time. And also, here's a thing that like I should have really thought about. When you're talking about like very specific things like, oh, a faucet, or there's like a specific thing that like is behind the wall that like a plumber needs to know. Like, how in the hell am I gonna know that? So I was like like trying to explain like in English, but then also like kind of explain what it was in French because I didn't have the vocabulary. And I should have been like, oh, well, that's just like them being a jerk because they don't know the English version. But I didn't think of it that way. But that was also me being insecure, right? And being just younger and not as comfortable in like my job and whatnot. Oh, look at that. That's kind of fun for a photo. Somebody keep this in mind. It's at Macy's. Maybe we'll be able to get Allie there in time before they take that wall down. Google launched new video called Tool. Oh wow, that's really cool, Elfie. Does it sound like a robot though? Hi Lance, how are you? So Lance, here's the thing. My cat, Cheese, decided to eat the strings off of a bathing suit that was hanging up, and he needed emergency surgery. So I'm here in New York. Allie is currently in Wisconsin. She will be back soon, and at that point I'll have to go back to Wisconsin. Not back to Wisconsin, but I'll have to go to Wisconsin. The thing is I didn't want to like leave Cheese. Apparently, according to Allie, I probably should have, but I didn't want to leave him all by his lonesome. Here, look. So that was Cheese when I brought him home from the hospital. We had to take him to a vet hospital. $10,000 later for him to hold my hand. Last night he would not settle down until I put his paw in my hand. Yeah, so we're just having a hard week. Hard week. I know, poor Cheese. But welcome in, Daniel Lance, welcome on in. Yeah, I would show you the sutures, but like, I know not everybody really wants to see that. This is him, good and gabapentined. Oops, no, we want to go back. So this is when it was hitting hard. He could barely keep his eyes open. Lord Cheesington. He's okay. He has about a 6-inch incision. If you know how, like, my cat is a very long cat, but 6 inches is a lot. So $10,000 later, I have my cat. The only thing is now that I'm very worried about seeing my uncle, who is on hospice, right? So this is like one of my biggest fears, right, was that I wouldn't make it home in time, right? We're gonna do our best. I could call a cat sitter, but the cat sitter that I really trust is not here. Also, he does need medication 3 times a day and cannot be alone at night. So the hard part is, right, if I got a cat sitter, I'd have to pay her for a 2-day shift. So we would be looking at like $300 a day. Oh, look at how pretty Times Square is. I had thought about potentially trying to drive them there. However, my parents are convinced I would never make it because I don't really drive very often. So that is the other concern, because he can't really fly. Wow, that police officer, they don't take no crap. They take no crap. Yeah, so here's what happened. Because I couldn't figure out what the hell he ate because nothing was missing. So on my door, there's a hook. And so I had rinsed out my bathing suit and I had hung it up. Allie had gone to PAX East and I had rinsed it out and cleaned it and I hung it up on the hook. But the strings are pretty long. Also, Cheese is a very long cat. So I know that Cheese looks little, but he goes from my hip, like here, all the way up here on me. And when he stretches all the way up, he will go from the ground to here on me, which is right under my boob. To give you an idea, I am 5'5". So he's a very long cat. So Cheese is at least like, I think kitchen counter height is like 30 inches. If he stretches up, he can stretch 30 inches. And he saw the string swinging back and forth, we think, decided it was a toy, and then bit off a huge piece of it and decided to eat it. Cats can sometimes get like, if there are different like plastics and textures in things, cats sometimes smell that as like a smell similar to sardines. So we don't know if it was that or if he just saw it as a toy that he then conquered and wanted to eat. But it's a very rare thing. Yeah, they're very, very active. I think I have pet insurance, but we have capped out on their pet insurance, so we won't be able to like get anything really back. I am going to see, like, sometimes insurances have like a weird clause, like where it's like a certain amount for like general visits, a certain amount for surgery. So I'm hoping there is like a second like clause for surgery, which will allow us to get over the top amount that they can supposedly give us back. But as of right now, I'm thinking we just have to shell out for it. I said I'm 5'5", but he goes from the ground to like my true waist, which is right under my boob. So he's not 5'5". So like if he really stretches all the way, he's probably like just under 3 feet. Like he's probably like, I don't know, like 32, 34 inches when he's all stretched out. When I next see Allie with Cheese, we'll measure him for you. But that is my guesstimate, based on how high he can reach up onto the counters. No, Cheese is a cat, not a snake. Nope. Oh, maybe he thought it was a snake. Possibly. I actually think that he probably thought it was like a tail of an animal or something. He loves, maybe snakes too. He loves to like chase like mice toys and stuff. So it could have been something like that. Yeah, we'll have to get the nice specs on it all. But also, thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it.
Have a seat, by the way. I wasn't with
Let's all see what's going on today. This happy little ketchup.
Yes.
Oh, I just like your little ketchup sign. Yeah, I think like humans tend to have better health insurance than pets do, unfortunately. I didn't know. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. I guess I've never seen them have a, Joel says hi. Hi, Jill. Hi, John. What's up? How you be?
But yeah, I guess we should have a lunch and please. That's what we should do. We should have never ran it off. Yeah.
So what do we think of the different things we went to today? What did we like the best? What did we think was the most cool? Did we think it was worth it? I'm glad you hung out with me. That was worth it to me. I don't remember there being a gift shop here. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that is, but I thought it was a hamburger. Definitely not a hamburger. Hello, Skin, what's up? What's up? Yes. I think it was technically something from Avatar, but I did not know what it was. Just want to throw that out there. I have no idea what it is. I know, I really liked the statues. Not gonna lie. That got blocked. Also, guys, heads up. If you do not have a verified account, I'm gonna kindly ask you try to verify your account before June. Allie and I are in like different programs for the guilds and whatnot, and I don't know if we currently are in compliance with said guild shelves and stuff. But if you're not verified, you may have some trouble coming up. Just want to like throw that out. Whew. Okay, do you want to guess how many steps we have? If you want to guess how many steps we have, I should be able to let you know. We don't have a lot of bear statue. You have live bears. Yeah, you have well, I don't know if that's actually Russia. You've told me many times, and I keep forgetting. There's a festival where people dress up in bear hoodie things. Okay, guys. Steps are, 12,000 steps, guys. Pretty nice, right? No, I already did it. Legs be tired. Wow, look at it. It's not that cloudy, actually. I thought it would be maybe a little bit, like misty. But oh, it is a festival in Russia. Cool. I feel like I'll never get to go to Russia, unfortunately. But I would love to. So maybe I'll see the dancing bears, maybe I won't. You never know, right? What's going on? The festival is a Slavic tradition. So I would just need to go anywhere that has that, right?
They need to get didn't want to say anything. I kind of wanted to. That's not big dog.
Oops. Why can I never type? Okay, everybody. I'm really tired. I've got a lot I have to do yet. I have to check on Cheese. I think his pain medication is going to be wearing off, so I want to make sure that I hop on a bus and get home. All of that is to say thank you so much for being here. I hope that the raid just went through. If it didn't go through, can somebody please let me know? Please? Okay, guys, if you don't see the raid, please make sure you refresh. Now is your time to follow. Allie and I have to talk again till later tonight, but we're going to be putting out some content hopefully very soon. And so check out all our socials, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. Also, please make sure that you check out Surfshark. They are our VPN sponsor for us to be able to try to watch new shows, for us to be safe in terms of our data. So definitely, please make sure that you check them out. And if you want more information, put it in chat. In the meantime, please make sure you follow. Thank you so much for the 3 bits, and we will see you all soon.